So do you remember what we said in our last class? Would you like to share any point? We were not there. Okay. I don't know, everything is new place. So we discussed about different types of sacrifice. Sacrifice means like different types of category people, they sacrifice different types. Like Karmi, he has money, right? He sacrifices money. He has so much material things. And Jnani, he sacrifices his time for studying scripture. You yogi, he sacrifice like different posture he makes, right? Some asanas, some pranayam, he doesn't eat. We saw last to last week one video also, like Prahlad Jani. I don't know how many of you seen. He did not eat for 80 years. Can you imagine 80 years someone doesn't eat, doesn't drink, doesn't eat. He did not go to toilet also. So he lived because of the yogic power. These are all kind of sacrifice. So why the sacrifice should be done? By that they will get knowledge. So we discussed so far verse number 30. And now 35th until we discussed. From verse number 36 we will see today. So that sacrifice only is going. Through sacrifice one gets knowledge. One gets sense control. One gets mind control. So that is like devotees are, people also here also goes to Dindi by walk. 15 days they go. They have so much austerity. They have to eat whatever is available. And they don't book some hotel and stay. In road only they will stay or some temple. So this is also a kind of sacrifice. By doing sacrifice, general people, they will understand that simple life is happy only. So many people you see, they have so much money. Still they don't get sleep. Everything is, they have so much money is there, everything is sophisticated bed. इतना costly bed पूरा है, इतना soft bed है. फिर भी उनको नींद नहीं आती. दिल्ली में इतना चलते 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 ऐसा रोड में सो जाएंगे भी उनको नींद आ जाए. So simple life is there. So peaceful life. So the austerity gives you knowledge. So how it is that, that's what we are discussing. So we will begin from verse number 36. Apichedasi papebhyo sarvebhya papakrittama sarvam jnana palevneva Vrijinam santarisyasi. Even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. So what it is said here, even a sinful person, जो लोग बहुत पाप किए, पापी बोलते हैं ना, इतना भी पाप करेंगे, उनको ये दिव्य ज्ञान, this transcendental knowledge, if it is there, he can come out of the all miseries. So what is sin? Who can say? पाप मतलब क्या है? ठीक है. No intoxication, no gambling, no meat eating, and no intoxication, alcohol, no meat eating, and no gambling, and no illicit relationship. So these are the 4 sinful activity. So sin, how we get sin is through action. अभी जो भी हम एक्टिविटी करते उसको 2 अनुसार रहते, पुण्य पाप. So how we are doing the action, accordingly we are going to get sin. So why we are getting that tendency to do sin? Today we can discuss that. वो पाप करने के लिए वो टेंडेंसी कहाँ से आते? किसी को भी नहीं चाहिए ना गलती करने के लिए, बट फिर भी क्यों कर रहे? ऐसा नहीं मैं करना है, कभी कभी हम सोचते भी क्यों कर रहे हो, तो पीछे कारण क्या है? हाँ हाँ, इंद्रिय तृप्ति, टेम्पररी प्लेजर, वेरी गुड। इंद्रिय तृप्ति इन्होंने सही बताया। वी वांट एंजॉयमेंट, सेल्फिशनेस। सेल्फिशनेस मतलब हम सोचते हैं मैं शरीर, शरीर के लिए हम संतुष्ट देते हैं, वही इंद्रिय, शरीर में ही वो इंद्रिय है। तो नोबडी वांट्स सफरिंग, राइट? सबको संतुष्टि चाहिए, फिर क्यों सफरिंग हो रहा है? तो व्हाई वी आर गेटिंग सफरिंग? So people, you can see one poster. Why is suffering and crying? People, everybody is crying somehow internally or externally. Many people they cannot cry outside. Internally they are crying. Kind problem, office problem, health problem. Many people do suicide also, right? One of my friend, his uncle, he had such a stomach pain. उनको रात इतना तकलीफ होता है, बहुत दुखता है. So he unable to tolerate. One day he committed suicide because of that problem. उसको बोले ना क्रैम्प कोलिक बोलते, सिवियर कोलिक बोलते. Somebody from medical background they can understand. Cramp colic is a light stomach pain. That itself is very difficult to tolerate. Severe colic मतलब impossible. People cry. They just ऐसा roll करते हैं, इतना दुखता है. So it was occurring for him so many times. He died. Some people because of emotion. I don't have any friend. No relatives are there. So that out of that emotion also they will. I don't have any girlfriend. That is also a kind. People that problem also there. There also they commit suicide. Type of people are there. They become little mad. So why this suffering is? Why we are getting suffering? Because of sin. That sin means when we did the sin, then maybe this lifetime or any other lifetime. Activity is something like you are sowing a seed. बीज हम रखेंगे, कब उसको फल आएगा हमको पता नहीं. एक एक बीज अलग तरह का रहता है. मैंगो कितना टाइम लगता है आम का? हाँ, मिनिमम 5 years. अब बैम्बू देखेंगे ना, डालेंगे वो कुछ 2-3 साल कुछ नहीं होता है, इतना इतना ही आते हैं. उसके बाद वो इतना जल्दी होता है. So depends one activity, whatever good or bad we are doing, accordingly the fruit will come. Maybe come immediately or it may come late. So why we are committing sin? As you said, desire. We have desire. Why there is bad desire? Good desire can be there, na? I want to help others. If somebody have some issue, like some people does not, blood camp, eye camp, so they are helping others. This is good desire. But someone wants to steal. See, here is stealing. Someone wants to, they kill also people and kidnap. So many activities they do. So why that type of desire is coming? Huh? एक्चुअली हैप्पीनेस नहीं मिलता है, हमको लगता है हमको संतुष्ट मिल रहा है. क्यों हैप्पीनेस नहीं मिलता है, क्यों संतुष्ट नहीं मिलता है? इससे इंद्रिय तृप्ति से हमको संतुष्ट नहीं मिलता है. क्यों? स्टेबल नहीं रहते. हाँ, टेम्पररी है, बट टेम्पररी भी देखेंगे आपको, उसमें भी वो तृप्ति नहीं होता है. वेरी गुड, यू गॉट दैट सोर्स. But I am asking that sense gratification doesn't give happiness. Why? इंद्रिय तृप्ति संतुष्ट हमको नहीं मिलता है. इंद्रिय बहुत लोग सब कुछ रहते, पैसा ऐसा सारा चीज है, फिर भी संतुष्ट नहीं मिल रहा है मेरे पास. ठीक है, जैसे हाँ, she got the point. They are doing for the body. We are not. We are not body. We are soul. So that's the problem.
Is it okay to have desire
Yeah, desire can be there, but how we are spending that makes changes. How we are spending, for what purpose? ऐसा नहीं मैं जॉब ही नहीं करना है, फिर जॉब कुछ वर्क ही नहीं करना है, ऐसा कंपनी में मुझे अच्छा जॉब मिला है, फिर मैं करना है कि नहीं? We can do work, but how we are using that money? Now Krishna is telling about the result, right? The result, how we are using. So from where the desire is, why we have bad desire? She said, lack of knowledge. That is called ignorance. Because our topic is transcendental knowledge, right? Because
As previous explanation, ignorance means we know the fact and we don't have to do XYZ things. Still we are doing. That is ignorance.
ignorance का opposite क्या है? Knowledge. No knowledge is ignorance.
And what is having knowledge but still doing
They are unable to control. अभी drunkard knows drinking is bad, but still he drinks. Smoker knows smoking is bad, still he smokes. So because of ignorance, we don't have that proper knowledge. What should be done? Unfortunately, you see this knowledge nowhere we will get, even in college. Those days, that's why they don't send. College was not there, but Gurukul was there. The very knowledge what they give about spiritual only. The spiritual knowledge you won't get anywhere. Even college also nowadays teaching how to get select in campus. अच्छा कंपनी में होना चाहिए, फिर अच्छा कमा सकते, फिर अच्छा एंजॉयमेंट कर सकते. Then people will be frustrated. So nowhere you will get. That is called ignorance. When you get this knowledge, like many they come to temple, they start attending classes and doing all other activities, devotional activities. Immediately they stop all the bad activities. One by one it will go. For us, nothing. Indians, they don't have much bad activities, but you see Westerners, such a sinful activity they will do. Killing people, murdering, so many. And then intoxication also, you see, they take such a very heavy intoxication. Kind of drugs or injection. एक बार लेंगे बस 2 दिन 3 दिन आपको क्या चल रहा है पता नहीं चलेगा, पूरा ऐसा चले जाते. So that type of activity, they left everything. You can see in ISKCON how many foreign Westerners are there. They are left everything. Many sannyasis are there. Sannyasis means unka their level of living is something very high. We cannot imagine. 3 times they have to take bath, what they have to eat, how much they have to sleep. Everything is there. So why we came here? So because the power of the bhakti. When they do bhakti, they can easily leave all this. And they will get the knowledge here. So once you get knowledge, sorry, I was telling that they stop doing everything. Because they are getting the knowledge, they can easily leave meat eating also. So this is the after getting this knowledge, then one can discriminate what should be done, what should not be done. As soon as we got knowledge, now if I do this activity, there is some punishment I am going to get. People, they don't have fear. Even though there is jail, police station, punishment, everything is there. People still they are doing all activities, right? Similarly here also, they are इतना चीज देख सकते हैं, ये चीज जो होने वाले हम नहीं भी देख सकते. Then why they fear? So they keep do that. So when we get knowledge, then we get proper desire. So with the proper desire, we do proper activity. With the proper activity, just we have this 4 regulatory principle, as he said. No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling. Yeah, no illicit relationship, wrong relationship. By following this, and we have some other things. What should be done? This is what should not be done. Association of devotees. Generally, people will get polluted by association. Simply we can say friends. What kind of friends we have, accordingly only we will also become. Like in a, you can see same kind of people will be there. वो बोलते हैं ना, bats of the same feather flock together. Similarly, so the same friends will come together. And B is what knowledge we are getting. B for book reading. And C for chanting. Chanting is very, very, very important thing. The whole ISKCON movement is there. What we are trying to propagate is this chanting. This is what everybody said. Tukaram Maharaj also said, Hari ka naam lene ke liye bataya. This is what we are also propagating. Nothing different. D for diet. Diet means what we have to eat. It is said, what you take, you will become that. If you eat meat, you will become very ignorant. Your mood will become very dull. If you eat passionate food, you will become very passionate. Spicy, katta, so why such is. If you take some goodness, बहुत simple food बोलते हैं ना, उसके लेते हैं. जैसे आप आहार ले रहे वैसे ही आपका मन रहेगा. And if you take prasadam, then you will become spiritual. The spiritual knowledge will come. And E for engagement. Like we have so many engagement, so many services are there. So this is how the suffering is. You can see the cycle. Because of person is in ignorance, he doesn't have knowledge, he will get desire. What kind of desire? Bad desire. क्या उनको कुछ डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं कह सकते, क्या करना है नहीं करना है उनको पता नहीं, इसलिए वो गलती करेंगे. फिर गलती करने के लिए अच्छा लगता है. आप बोले सही, उसे ही हमको जल्दी पैसा मिलेगा. If you work for 1 month, you may get 40-50,000. And if somebody is going by car, तो बहुत बड़ा आदमी है, उनको किडनैप करेंगे, लाखों में मिल जाएगा. Okay, so people, that's why the bad thing they will do, but that suffering also they have to undergo. So this is the cycle. Why one is in suffering. So Padma Puran says that wonderful verse this. Jalaja Navalakshani Stavara Lakshani Vimsati Krimiyo Rudra Sankhyaga Pakshinam Dasha Lakshanam Trimsal Lakshani Pashuva Chatur Lakshani Manushya. So there are 84 lakhs living entities are there. Human is one of them. We have seen maybe 100 hardly. So 84 lakhs. Shastra says, Padma Puran says this. So this is what Jalaja Navalakshani, aquatics. Jala means water. The species which lives in water, it is 10 lakhs. Here you can see. That is there, 10 lakhs. Then Stavara. Stavara means what in it. That plants, trees, creepers, that is 20 lakhs. Then Krimiya Rudra Sankhyaga. Krimi means insects, reptiles. That is Rudra. Rudra Sankhyaga. Rudra bolte na, 11 Rudra. That is what? 11 lakhs. Then Paksi, birds, 10 lakhs. Then Pashu, animal is 30 lakhs. Human is 4 lakhs types of human being is there. One is in this civil and heaven, hell. They have different types of body. Even now we got body, right? This body. That is also because of our karma only. Why different types of body is there? Can someone say why we got this body? Because of karma. Can you say some answer? How we can understand that? Because of karma only we got this type of body. Even in human body, different types are there. Like somebody's, huh? But
taking birth, like
yeah,
if you are getting food, there will not be
starved.
storm. We are not depend on next one.
Our next birth is depend on karma. What karma we are doing? Like somebody is very handsome, somebody is ugly, beautiful or ugly. Somebody is very scholar, genius. Somebody is very dull. कितना भी बोलो फेल ही होएगा. ट्यूशन में डालो, कुछ भी करो, पास होने वाले नहीं. वो क्यों? इनको कुछ बोलने के लिए जरूरत नहीं, सिर्फ क्लास में ही सुनेगा वो पास हो जाए. And what else you can give like that? Somebody took birth in richest family. By birth he took birth in Ambani family. Somebody is in platform. खाने के लिए भी नहीं मिलता है. So this why it is. This also karma. Now what body we got also, that is also karma. And we have the desire also. Some desire we want to satisfy. For that, different body is given. This 84 lakh type of desire is there. We can say in other way. Like someone wants to eat so much meat, tiger body. So much sleep, polar bear. That's a different body is there. But after entering into the body, the soul will think, I am this body. That is called Maya. बोलते ना सब Maya है, Maya है. Maya मतलब I am not that. But we think I am this body. Even we think I am this car also, right? कोई कार को थोड़ा सा धोखा मार दिया, हमको कितना गुस्सा आ जाते. नया कार लेके आया, ऐसा कर दिया बोल के. So of course, we should not think that I am not this. This is called ignorance.
First we are given some pages. We behave like that's
Three. Correct. So this is when we will discuss question last में लेंगे. When we think I am this body, That is called ignorance. First ignorance. The basic foundation is we are thinking that I am this body. So उसको ये ज्ञान देना चाहिए. कोई किधर भी स्कूल, कॉलेज, जॉब, इंस्टीट्यूट किधर भी जाएंगे ये बोलते नहीं. They just teach that you have to become good personality. This that you have. What is your aim? पूछते ना. Doctor, engineer. Nobody will say I want to become sadhu. क्या करेंगे साधु बन के? कुछ फायदा नहीं. See, people, if you call them for a program, come for morning program, especially it will be difficult. सुबह सुबह कौन उठेंगे? क्या करने वाले? इतना क्यों चाहिए? मुझे भी पहले में यार थे, मेरे पेरेंट्स भी बोलते इतना क्यों करना है? हफ्ते में एक बार मंदिर जाओ, थोड़ा सा ये ले लो, लगाओ, हो गया मंदिर का. फिर क्यों इतना ये करना है? कृष्णा रामा बोल के क्या फायदा है आपको? लोग सोचते. बट if someone wants to go for job, like I remember for my interview, I have to go 1.5 hour. I have to travel. So I woke up 5:30 and I have to get ready and without eating that too. But तुझे कौन बनाएंगे? वैसे के on top of it I cannot eat outside also. So I have to travel so far and went and attended interview. And even I know my relatives also. They do this sari business. So early morning, night they have to travel whole night. Or early morning 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock they get up and then they catch train and go. Because by doing that they will get पैसा मिल जाते. But इसमें क्या मिलने वाले? So that is one ignorance. They don't know what I am going to get doing this. सुबह सुबह जाके क्या कृष्णा रामा क्या मिलने वाले? कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है अभी भी. But this is for soul. What we are doing there for body. How much you earn? We have this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 formula. किसी को मालूम? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 formula which gives us happiness. One wife, 2 children, 3 BHK, 4-wheeler, 5 digit salary. ये हो गया बस संतुष्ट. That is what we try to do outside. But finally we are getting result. पैसा मिल रहा है कुछ. पैसा मिल रहा है. पैसा नहीं सब. Money is honey. There is a saying. Even dead body will wake up if you show money. बोलते वो भी उठ जाते. वो पैसा पैसा बोलते. But that money only will become troublesome.
इस बार में कैसे
हाँ?
तो यहाँ पे अगर पैसे कमा सके तो बैलेंस.
No. See, there are different types of 4 types of ashram is there. Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. Brahmachari, Sannyas, they don't work. Even Vanaprastha also. But Grihastha has to work. Because when Arjuna also told, I will not fight. Krishna told, no, this is your duty, you have to fight. In one sense, you see, Arjuna told, I won't do non-violence. Krishna said, you have to do violence. लगता है हमको बाहर कुछ लोगों को ज्ञान नहीं, वो सोचते हैं अर्जुना अच्छा आदमी है, कृष्णा अच्छा आदमी नहीं. अर्जुन ने क्या बताया? उनको ही बोल दो, पूरा राज्य उनको दे दो, मुझे कुछ जरूरत नहीं. आई विल गो टू फॉरेस्ट एंड आई विल सर्वाइव देयर. कृष्णा सेज नो, योर धर्म इज यू हैव टू फाइट. क्षत्रिय मीन्स यू हैव टू फाइट. So as you are in which ashram, according you have to work also. So that's why he asked, I should not work or what? No, you can work, you can earn money also. How you use that comes next sloka. So that is the ignorance that I am this body. We do everything for this body. We don't understand that I am soul. So what the soul requires then? When we do that, then we get the real happiness. People, you see, they leave everything. बड़े बड़े राजा लोग भी थे, वो लोग सब कुछ छोड़ देते. छोड़ के किधर जाते? हिमालय में जाते. सब छोड़ के जाते, उधर संतुष्ट रहते. वैसा नहीं, उनको नहीं लगता है वो कुछ नहीं है मेरे पास, सब छोड़ दिया, अभी मुझे संतुष्ट नहीं लग रहे, वापस मैं जाता हूँ उधर ही. They don't think that. After they have to leave everything. In one sense, either you leave or don't leave. At the time of that, forcefully one has to leave everything. That things will be made in such a way. Almost with money you can get only comfort, not happiness. Comfort, luxury बोलते ना, यही मिलेगा. संतुष्ट नहीं, हाँ, materialistic things. संतुष्ट नहीं मिलने वाले. Yeah, that is dharma. You have to do that. See, there is need and wants. हमेशा बोलते हैं. Need मतलब क्या है? Need wants क्या different है? जरूरत क्या है? Need means roti kapda mokka. For that we have to work only. आपको खाने के लिए चाहिए, नहीं खाएंगे मर जाएंगे, और कपड़े हम पहनना पड़ेगा, रहने के लिए घर भी चाहिए. Wants means I want build bungalow only. I want to eat in 5-star hotel only, not as a simple cheese. Pizza ही चाहिए मुझे रोज. Something like that. That is one. For need you can work. See, things what I am trying to say is how much you require you have to work for that. But don't give full time to that. Like everybody work, but in those days they work only for, even Prabhupada says his father works from afternoon to evening only. Early morning he does puja, उसमें हो जाते हैं उनको, family हो गया बस. But he was very happiest person. And people you see 24 hours they don't have time, always in call, net, वो पैसा 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 बहुत रहते. उनको देख के मेरे को बात करने के लिए भी टाइम नहीं. Even family people will frustrated with you. अरे you are my son, you are not talking with me also. You are not giving time to family also. Then monthly once they take for some trip something for a time period. So people so much they use the time. See, amongst these 84 lakh species of life, the best species is human being, because only human being can understand about God. And in that you see Prahlad Maharaj says the human being first 20% of life is gone, because his child is growing, he cannot understand anything. And the last 20% of life is gone because he is old. बुढ़ापन हो गया, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, पढ़ाई करने के लिए दिक्कत है, खाने के लिए दिक्कत है, सोने के लिए दिक्कत है, बैठने के लिए सब दिक्कत ही रहते. फिर डेली वी स्लीप फॉर 8 hours 7 hours, उसमें 40% चले गए. हमको देखेंगे पूरा लाइफ ऐसे ही चले जाते. फिर बीच में हमको बहुत दौड़ाई है, 20-25% ओनली वी हैव. दैट आल्सो वी डू इन एंजॉयमेंट. एवरीबडी लाइक्स यूथ because enjoyment we can do more enjoyment there only. But if we use that youth for spiritual activity, one will become very powerful person. Of course we have to see people are not, you see coolie, how much he works, how much hard work he does, and finally he will get 400-500 rupees. You see a judge, what he will do, he will just sit and he hears both the wedding and he will give his answer and he will land how much he earns. So one should earn like that, intelligent. Give less time and earn more. Devotees earn like this. They take kind of teaching job. 3 घंटे 4 घंटे पढ़ाई कराते हैं, उनको 60-70% मिल जाते हैं. वो बड़ा बड़ा ये इंस्टीट्यूट में पूरा जॉब है. Then other time they can engage. Of course, for that also karma is required to get good job. कुछ लोग अच्छा पढ़ाई करते हैं, उनको जॉब नहीं मिलता है. कुछ लोग कुछ तो ऐसा पढ़ाई करते पास हो जाते हैं, उनको जॉब अच्छा मिल जाते हैं, उसको भी कर्मा है. But with this knowledge we can understand and we can use good amount of time to practice bhakti. That is important. You earn and you use the money properly. So here I will show you next once this chapter is over, next chapter onwards that question will come. How to earn, how to use that. So as a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, so Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all reaction to material activities. कैसे आग में कुछ लकड़ी डालेंगे पूरा भस्म बन जाएगा, वैसे ही one who has knowledge, that knowledge burns all the क्या लिखा है reactions. Sin reaction means both good and bad. Good also problem. ठीक है, हम पाप नहीं करेंगे, सिर्फ पुण्य ही करेंगे. पुण्य भी प्रॉब्लम है क्योंकि उसमें भी हम जन्म लेना ही पड़ेगा. मैंने आपको 2 चीज बताया ना, somebody is taking birth as ugly, somebody is beautiful or handsome. So he has good karma, he is getting handsome body, beautiful body. Somebody is taking birth in poor family, somebody is taking birth in rich family. Poor family means that is also pap. This is he is getting birth in good family means punya. So for punya also one has to take birth again. That's why this knowledge is then a transcendental knowledge. It burns both the reactions. Perfect knowledge means simple. Who am I? Who is God? One should know. Who am I? Soul. Who is God? Super soul. Krishna. Krishna का एक अंग है super soul. Many people have that doubt also. Maybe Ganesh, maybe God. बचपन से मैं देखा हूँ घर पे गणेश की पूजा ही करते, मेरे घर पे शिव जी की पूजा करते. मेरे को भी थोड़ा दिक्कत था, कैसे शिव जी का नहीं कर सकते. Still my father is devotee of Lord Shiva only.
Even God wanting to
Hmm.
see down.
Lord doesn't come under karma. It is something like you are going into signal. As soon as red, you have to stop the car, your vehicle. Everyone will stop. Sometimes you see minister will come. सारे लोगों का कार रुक जाते, रेड लाइट डाल देते, बट मिनिस्टर का कार जाते, बिकॉज उनको कुछ रूल नहीं है. लाइक दिस लॉर्ड डजंट कम अंडर कर्मा.
So then why Krishna died from that culture?
Hey, Krishna died. It is, you see that person name is Jara, correct. His name is Jara. He shot the arrow in Krishna's leg. Will someone die if someone shot arrow in leg? There are different meaning. That whole pastime is ended there. That is one lila only that happened. And other thing, when Krishna was in this Kurukshetra war, that time so many arrow pierced Krishna's chest also. भीष्म देव छोड़ते ना, वो सिर्फ उनका एरो पूरा इसको अंदर जाते, खून पे आते. दैट टाइम ही डिड नॉट डाई. अभी एक ही एरो में मर जाएंगे कृष्ण. हाँ हाँ बड़ा पत्रा पता नहीं क्या बोल. No, actually that is this is a pastime only of Lord. He killed so many demons, and in Kurukshetra was so many arrow attacked him because his friend Arjuna is little inside only. He's a driver. So many arrow attacked him also. That time he did not die, and he fought with Kamsa, and he as a child he lifted go over there. He's shown so many miraculous activities. So how can he die for this one? And one hunter that too, not some ordinary person. Kamsa, such a great, so much great demon, he couldn't kill. It's a past. And you can see Ramachandra, Lord Ram also cried when Mother Sita was kidnapped. He was also lamenting like ordinary person. So that time, Mother Parvati, she got doubt. Really, इन्हें भगवान ही है क्या? शिवजी ने बताया ये उनका लीला है. नहीं, मुझे फिर भी डाउट है, जो चेक करने. So Krishna Ram was thoda lamenting and he was so much morose. So that time Parvati Devi came as Mother Sita. She joined. And then as soon as Ram saw, he understood. She is Parvati. She told Dandavat Parvati Devi, where is Lord Shiva? Then she was fearful. It's there in Ramayana, you can see this past time. So they set example. So if you think that God is also dying, then why we should accept him as a God? Some ordinary person. Yadav Kul will get. That is given by one sadhu, that Krishna's, his family people, Pradyumna and some, they made like pregnant. So pregnant woman ऐसा बना के उनको जाए थे. उन्होंने बोला क्या बच्चे इनको आएगा, male or female there. He said only a iron rod will take birth, and that will be the cause of destruction to your family. Said, yeah, it is. Actually, when the pastime gets, so no one can kill them. No one is powerful. That's why they themselves fought and killed.
So does this mean that Krishna died because his duty on earth is over? Does it mean that Krishna died because his duty on earth is over?
Yes, once it is done, they did not die actually. They went back. Their first and they got stuck. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was entered into deity, in Jagannath Puri, there is Chota Gopinath, one temple is there. So he was dancing and he entered into deity. And you see Balram also how he left. He did dhyan like meditation and just he left his body.
Balram died in Kurukshetra.
That near Gujarat, the exact name I don't know. In Gujarat, some place will be there. There one beach kind of ocean is there. There he did meditation. Huh? Dwarka near, that is near Somnath something comes it is. So this is another one verse from Padma Puran. How this bhakti will destroy all the sin. There is different types of sin. As I told you, activities like sowing a seed, which raise a hair. So in that different types of sin is there. Prarabdha, aprarabdha. Prarabdha means now. Whatever sinful activity presently going. Abhi sharir mula isko prarabdha. Aprarabdha means it is going to come in future. And then some are there, it is in seed stage. When it will grow and when we will get fruit, we don't know. Like this different types of. So this bhakti will destroy everything. Even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita also. Sarva dharman parityajya. किसको मालूम माम एकम शरणम रज अहम त्वम सर्व पापेभ्यो. I will destroy all the sins. One who surrenders unto me. So in this world there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism. And one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time. So this ignorance is the cause of our bondage. We don't have that knowledge. We are changing from one body to another body to another body. कितना हमको desire है उतना शरीर हमको मिलने वाला ही है. Bhagavad Gita very nicely explains. People doesn't accept that incarnation, reincarnation नहीं. But in this body only you take reincarnation. है ना? बचपन से एक शरीर था, बाद में एक शरीर मिला, 20 साल, 40 साल के बाद एक शरीर, और बुढ़ापन में एक शरीर. इसमें ही आपका शरीर बदल रहा है. Somebody sees you in childhood, if they come and see you after 40 years, they cannot accept. You are Suraj. They cannot believe. No, I saw you are very small. No, I am the Suraj. So this is internal reincarnation. Similarly, that external reincarnation also happens. So that happens, karma and desire. These two factors are there. So karma is like, nice example is given. You have 1 lakh rupees. Or some lakhs you have. Desire is like you want to buy a car. So you have only 10 lakh. But the car cost is 15 lakh. So you have 10 lakh, that is karma. Your desire is, I want BMW only. So you cannot get. So what karma you did, according to the desire, you will get next body. Because of that ignorance, we keep move on from one body to another body, another body. And then how to come out from this bondage? Then we need knowledge. Ignorance is the cause of our bondage. Knowledge is the cause of our liberation. Mukti bolte na. So what knowledge? Bhagavad Gita. So once one get this knowledge, then he doesn't need to search for any knowledge. वो कुछ तो बोलते ना एक स्लोगन, your all search ends here. ऐसा कुछ बोलते ना. वैसा your all knowledge, whatever you are trying to see, it ends here. Even within soul, that is there, that searching and Sat-Chit Ananda. Soul means. Sat means permanent. Chit means Chit, consciousness, knowledge, acquiring knowledge. Ananda means happiness. Bliss. Actually, not happiness is also not proper. Bliss. So that's why we don't want to die also. Because शरीर कुछ हो गया तुरंत भागते ना. कोरोना आ गया, कौन सा हॉस्पिटल में नहीं मिल रहे, बेड मिल रहे थे, दूसरे गांव में लोग दूसरे बड़ा सिटी में गए, कैसे भी कितना भी पैसा ले लो. We don't want to die only. Anyhow, we are going to die. Everyone knows. है कि नहीं? इंग्लिश में बोलते ना एक स्लोगन, as sure as death. मतलब that is confirmed and everyone knows that. But the only thing we don't think that when I am not going to die and we will do the things. As if someone comes to know tomorrow is only he is going to die. Then he will think, what can I do? Same thing happened to Parikshit Maharaj. Within 7 days, he is going to die. Immediately he thought, then what shall I do? Immediately he went to forest and he had Srimad Bhagavatam he had. हमको ऐसा बोल दिया मतलब तुरंत क्या क्या इच्छा है सब पूछ कर लेंगे. आपको लास्ट डिजायर क्या है वो देखें. जेल में भी वही पूछे ना, some person is going to be hanged. आपको कुछ लास्ट इच्छा है क्या? थोड़ा दारू मिलेगा. उनका ऐसा कुछ इच्छा है उनके. We think by enjoyment I will become happy. No. So this all your searches means the knowledge you will be available in Bhagavad Gita. Because Kali Yuga people is very dull. उनको सिर्फ संतुष्टि चाहिए. It is said even in hellish planet also they will be beating him and so much trouble he undergoes. उनको ऐसा थोड़ा समय मिलता है, उस समय सोचेंगे कुछ मुझे कुछ बीड़ी ईड़ी मिलेगा क्या. लोग को लगता है ना, हमने मैं ट्रेन पे आ रहा था, थोड़ा स्टेशन कुछ आ गया, तुरंत जाके लोग जाके कुछ लेके आते खाने का, नहीं कुछ कुछ लोग बीड़ी भी ऐसे सब किधर भी मिलता है पता नहीं स्टेशन. इमीडिएटली वो लोग बोल रहे थे मिल गया, इधर मिला, मुझे मालूम इधर मिलता है बोल के. देन पहले दे ब्रॉट सम सिगरेट, स्टार्टेड स्मोकिंग. किधर थोड़ा गैप मिल गया अभी. Everywhere that mentality is only like that, somehow we want to enjoy. So one way we have to come out from that tendency. This इंद्रिय तृप्ति वो हमको संतुष्ट देने वाले हैं, पर हम कितने बार करेंगे थक जाते हैं, थकने के बाद फिर वही करते हैं क्योंकि हमको दूसरा कुछ मालूम नहीं. We do same thing again and again, we suffer and then we frustrate also. After that again we do same thing. So by performing job, they will get salary. By performing bhakti, one is going to get Krishna itself. So bhakti, performing bhakti means what? This is one stage, getting knowledge. The ultimate stage is applying that knowledge into practice. That is very important. Even though if someone doesn't know that knowledge also, simply by following his Guru is there. No? Simply by following Guru, he can achieve the perfection. Achieve perfection means going to Vaikuntha. So that application is very important. So what is that application? Who can say? Chanting. We said that ABCD, association, devotees association, book reading, chanting, diet, and you are a sportsman, so you follow the diet. E, engagement. Engagement means we can give so many sensual engagement. Eye for seeing, ear for hearing. So what we are seeing? आजकल मोबाइल ये जियो आने के बाद सब लोग मर गए. जियो करते बैठे. So much internet they started giving free. Even children are getting polluted because so many. At least they are playing game or watching some nonsense. They are getting so much polluted. It's the biggest enemy for eyes. For ears, of course, so many songs, this, that they hear, some bad things they hear. If you steal and you can get money, then you can enjoy. So then they do. And from nose also drugs they use. Tongue, what not, everything they eat. And skin enjoyment is like for enjoying with a woman, this skin. So this is engagement. But the same thing you can engage in bhakti also. Eye for eye, take darshan of Lord. For ear, now you are hearing. Nose, you can smell the flowers. Tongue, prasadam, chanting. Prasadam is there, of course, chanting also. Chanting. And skin for touching or cleaning the temple. There are so many activities. So by doing this, you will get positive vibration, positive input you are giving. The mind also will become better. Mind is, you see, like child. कुछ मालूम नहीं. Of course, पुराना impression रहते, but उसके पहले हम अच्छा ज्ञान दे देंगे, उसको दब जाएगा. A child doesn't know anything. Whatever you teach, that child will become like that. Like terrorists, how they do brainwash. उनको नहीं मालूम, but बहुत सारा चीज बोलते वो brainwash कर देते. A faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge, and having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. That's peaceful peace we will get. शांति नहीं बोलते ना. मंदिर आने के बाद थोड़ा शांति मिलता है. मंदिर, मन का. So here it is said one has to control senses. So of course we saw what is material and spiritual engagement. Material engagement you give, mind also work materially. You give spiritual engagement, then mind also. Everybody have the desire, na? Mind control करना है, mind को focus करना है. Student means he want to focus on studies. Anything, sportsman means he has to focus on his sports, or even someone does this fighting also, karate, this, that. He also has to focus. थोड़ा focus इधर उधर हो गया उनको मिल जाएगा. Some kick or something again. Should be very, even cricket player, he should also very focus. Where the ball. So everyone wants that, but because the mind is too much chanchal, bewildered, monkey mind. Mind is like monkey. हमेशा कुछ मंकी देखो शांति बैठते नहीं, इधर उधर खुलते रहते, कुछ को खींचते, बट दैट शांति वी विल गेट, दैट्स पीस व्हेन वी डू मंत्रा मंत्रा मंत्रा, मन को बाहर निकालते सब चीज से। जैसे द बेस्ट एंगेजमेंट इज चैंटिंग हरे कृष्ण एंड कमिंग फॉर मॉर्निंग। सम ड्यूटीज केम टुडे, वो लोग आए, दो लोग आए थे कल, इधर ही थे। मॉर्निंग प्रोग्राम दे अटेंडेड। मॉर्निंग प्रोग्राम इज सच अ वंडरफुल प्रोग्राम, इफ यू गेट टाइम यू कैन ट्राई। Morning come and early morning, that quite no light will be there, the only DTs will be there, nice kirtan will be there, आपको लगेगा ऐसा spiritual, मतलब क्या है feel कर सकते। Then we have chanting, meditation, 2 hours meditation is there. We did not come once also, morning, you can try. And for students also now, so much opportunities there, they can come and stay here and attend morning program. But ignorant and faithless person who doubt the revealed scriptures, कुछ लोग मानते ही नहीं, क्या है इसमें, कुछ तो बताए, कोई तो लिख दिया उसको, what is the use of reading this, studying this, we are not going to get anything, there is no God only, they have doubt still whether God is there or not. Like I met one person, he has so much faith on God, science, he is unable to accept God only, he told so many things which I am unable to understand. He is a science student, he is doing PhD, तो बहुत मालूम रहेगा। I am not able to understand what is it, but simple question only I asked. Can your science make a seed? Like so many seeds are there. You just put the seed and pour some water, the tree will come. Can a scientist can make this? He unable. He told something. This is actually this, that. You take one plastic and inject something, you make. They cannot do. Even proper disciple is there. Swarup Damodar Maharaj. Satswarup Das Maharaj. So he was scientist. He's a PhD. He did PhD. He's from Manipur. So he did in US his PhD. And there was some, after he became devotee, he was attending a meeting of some scientist. Their discussion was going on. Body is nothing but made up of this percentage oxygen, carbon dioxide, methane, something he was telling. Then he asked a nice question. After the presentation is over, he asked one question. You told body is nothing but this percentage or this chemicals you told. If I can give you all the chemicals, can you make a life? Then he was, that we did not try yet. So everything they can do theoretically, but practicality they cannot. That's why these people, and they strongly believe that science is only true. Although they don't have answer, but they believe that is true. How the creation came, so many theory came, right? One after other. If next theory comes, this theory also will be finished. So this keep changes, but scripture is not like that. Whatever is given, same thing is there now also. Whatever now science is proving, it is already given in scripture. Huh? Many things are given. Even Ayurveda is there now. From Yajur kya? Next sama Yajur Atharva Veda. From Atharva Veda comes Ayurveda. All the things are given. Even now also Corona time, so many people were behind Ayurveda. Because these medicines were not working. To increase the immunity, so many things. क्या बोलते हो? खाड़ा. बहुत सारे खाड़ा बना के लोग रहते हैं. So that faith is very difficult. Some people they don't have faith in it. They don't believe in God also. For them, for the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. They cannot get happiness only. What real happiness? They cannot get. One who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his actions, and whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, is situated factually in the self. Thus, he is not bound by the reaction of work. So here it is told. One should work, one should do bhakti, that is devotional service, and what should be renounced? The fruits of action should be renounced. अब जो भी कर रहे हो उसका आपको फल मिलेगा, उससे आपको attachment होना नहीं चाहिए. And by this, and whose doubt is destroyed. अगर ये चलेगा कि कुछ लोगों को लगता है चैंटिंग करने से क्या होने वाला है, चैंटिंग सच में चलेगा क्या, कुछ हमको मिलता है कि नहीं, that doubt should not be there. Who has this thing, he will be actually attains the peace. And he will not be bound by reaction also. So this is the last verse of this chapter. We'll just complete and we will begin next chapter. Your question will come there. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge, armed with yoga, O Bharata, stand and fight. So this knowledge is like weapon, like sword. The sword will help to cut the bondage. We have the bondage now in this material world. With this sword of knowledge only we can cut it. And he said, armed with yoga. There is two type of yoga, it is said. One is sacrificing the material things, material possession. And another one is doing spiritual activity. Both are doing spiritual only. So sacrificing material possession means some people, you see, they don't come to temple, chanting, all very difficult for them. They are always business. But they have some faith on God. So what they do, they give some land, some money, or some annadan they do, kind of this activity do for Lord. So in this way, they are working for God. They are working and earning money. Some amount they are giving for God. How much amount they are giving by some other way, anyway. Like this building is donated by some person. One room you see outside, one person name will be there. So many people donated. So that is also indirectly they are giving, doing for God only. Other way is directly serving, coming to temple, doing some service, chanting, hearing, reading they are doing. Like festival time, you see lots of services will be there. If Janmashtami is coming now, you can understand. Especially cooking, DT, so much Abhishekam will happen, cooking lot of that. We keep on make that halwa, sweet. So almost 60,000-70,000 people, 80,000 people I think last year, almost. So 80,000 devotees got halwa. So like this time maybe 1 lakh may cross. So that much cooking will happen keep on. And night also many thousands will be there. For them, feast prasadam will be there. So उसको cooking रहेगा. बहुत लोग आते हैं भगवान को देखने के लिए, बहुत सारा अभिषेक होता है, so वास करने, इतना सेवा रहते. So like this directly serving, someone helping cooking, someone serving, someone washing vessel, someone doing pujari service. So many services we can see. Even our stall also is there. There also we have services. You see temple fully something will be there. So that is directly doing for God, spiritual. So by doing this, one will be relieved from sinful activity. So this way, chapter 4 is over. This is chapter 5. So chapter 5, the title is Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. So as you said that we should not earn or what that. So everyone should live and go to Himalayas. No, everyone can earn. Even you see, in ISKCON, Brahmachari, like sannyas, you see very less. In our temple, there are around 160, 170 Brahmachari will be there. For the temple, camp also together. But congregation means married. 8,000 ऊपर है. अब इधर मंदिर के सराउंडिंग में जो भी बिल्डिंग है, maximum devotees are staying. So why they are staying? They come early morning temple and they work. Everybody is not something simple work they do. All software engineers, professors. आज class कोई सुने सुबह Sunday class? He gave one devotee gave class, Srimad Bhagavatam class. He's VIT professor. हाँ? क्या? Director आज नहीं दिए. वो और एक devotee है. Rashtra Vigraha Prabhu. Director, like we're nicely earning. But what they do that money? If you're karmi, you see he drinks, smoke, do so many activities, but they don't do this. They do for Lord only. Like here you see somebody is offering food for Lord. You have to eat. But if you eat directly, that is going to be sinful activity. But you make it go and offer it to Lord and eat. That's why it is sanctioned. And all devotees house, you see, they have small altar bolte. Bhagavan का इधर है ना मूर्ति. Prabhupada is worshipping. Excuse me. They worship for Lord. And then again you can see one more photo. They invite many, like you all came here. Guys, they invite others, neighbors, and they do give lectures and they give prasadam and help them to make devotee. This is what their work will be. You see, we have an Ambrish Prabhu. He is Ford is then a Ford company. He is a director of that company. And he became Prabhupada disciple. So now in Mayapur, they are building such a big temple. 700 crore. Now, usko zyada bhi gaya wo. 700 crore worth project is going. He said, I am ready to give whole money also. Prabhupada said, no, everyone has to contribute. Everyone should get opportunity. So such a big, so he is earning so much. But what he is doing that money? He using for Lord only again. They use for Lord, they give classes, they give prasadam, and this type of activity they do. What action they are doing with that money? That makes sense. Someone does sense gratification, उनको पाप होने वाले, और गुड और पुण्य और पाप वो मिलने वाले हैं. उसके अनुसार वो ये चक्कर में ही रहेगा. आपको जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि, फिर और एक शरीर, जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि, इसमें ही घूमते रहेंगे. The real problem is this only, right? You know, right? What is the real problem? Birth, old age, is dead. Why? No, three criteria is there to understand what is real problem. Someone knows what are the three criteria? No one wants how to understand it is real problem. The first criteria is no one wants till it comes. Second one is common to all. Like no problem, you see, everybody has different problem, but this problem is common. Third one is, any idea? No one can escape from this. अभी किसी को, no one can escape. भाग नहीं सकते इससे. No one wants death. Still it is coming. No one can escape, and it is common to all. Similarly, no one wants disease. No one can escape. Common to all. Old age. Birth also problem because again birth is there. And birth is there means again old age, disease there. These things goes on, it goes. One lifetime, one type of problem. One type of family. Different types. Everything will be differs. Once a person dies, he has to leave whatever he has. And then he has to accept new set of things. So this goes on. So any question? If there is no question, we'll stop there. Lot of what knowledge? No, lot of spiritual knowledge or material knowledge, you are telling. Spiritual knowledge, how it can become problem. That's why application I told. In that knowledge only it will be there. You should do menial seva, you should be humble, you should tolerate. It's all there, that also. So for that, what you have to do? You should do service. You should be with devotees. By doing that, all this pride will not come. Material में क्या होता है? सभी लोग आपको तुरंत गुणगान करने के चालू कर देते हैं. इन्होंने इनको सब कुछ मालूम. टीचर ही देखो, इन्होंने अच्छा लेते, क्लास लेते. सब बोलते इनका क्लास ही मुझे चाहिए. फिर उनको थोड़ा प्राइड बढ़ जाते. मैं बड़े है, सब मुझे ही लाइक कर रहे हैं. वैसे बस स्पिरिचुअल ऐसा नहीं. Spiritual they don't show also. I am great person, they don't show. We have seen any spiritual person is showing, I am very great something. If he is showing, he cannot be spiritual person. There will not be any pride. That's why knowledge plus application. Only knowledge part में headweight हो जाएगा. सारा knowledge डाल के बढ़ते जाएगा. Will become headweight. So you apply it, then it will be smashed. Then you will get realization. Above knowledge is realization. जैसे बोलते हैं. Now you know knowledge how to make halwa. You got knowledge. मैंने बताया घी डालो, सूजी डालो, ये करो, वो करो, बता दिया. But when it becomes realization, when you cook, that is practical knowledge. Theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge is doing it, applying it. So when you do practical knowledge, then you will understand. ज्यादा रोस्ट नहीं करना है, घी कितना डालना है, शुगर ज्यादा नहीं डालना है, ये वो सब मिलेगा, उससे आपको रिलेशनशिप मिलेगा. मटेरियल नॉलेज से क्या होता है आपको? मटेरियल नॉलेज मतलब बॉडी को हो जाते हैं. बॉडी मीन्स ऑल द प्रॉब्लम विल बी देयर. स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज फॉर सोल. Gyani is also their own category people. They study so much scripture they study, but they don't do any activities. सिर्फ पढ़ाई करते, कुछ नहीं करते. In this way they may become proud. तो devotees को जल सारा सेवा ये वो करते ही रहना पड़ता है. So in this realization, anything else? Okay, we'll stop here.